It's time to get your mind right with the Mind on Greatness podcast crew. Welcome to the Mind on Greatness podcast show.
All right, we in there. Man. We in for a treat. It's the playoff. It's the playoff edition. It's the Mind on Greatness podcast. We got our mind focused on greatness. I'm one of your hosts. I'm that big boss, K Poe through the door. We got Mike today, man. We got a full staff today, man. We got a special guest. We got Jeff with that Tampa Bay jersey on, you know what I mean, on shirt, whatever that is. Whatever that is, we gonna talk about that in a minute. And then we got
it's the people that got a ring before your team.
Okay. That was a good one.
Yeah. We're gonna get you in a minute. And then we got our soldiers. Salute to all our soldiers. Brody on the hustle ready for the toast. He ain't gonna get that off the muscle. Coach B. Right now, we're doing our NFL predictions right now. And we're gonna start off right. But B, I want you to lead us into this. What you got?
All right, for sure. What it is, folks. What it is. Welcome back. Hey, shout out to our guest right there, my boy Jeff. You know what I'm saying, newly added guest to the team. I like it. Of course, he's a Tampa Bay representative, as you can see on the shirt. But let's talk about this wild card weekend right here. I labeled it, as you can see as it scrolls across your screen, the get back, because it's a lot of people on opposite teams right now, looking for that get back. We can talk about, the Rams versus the Lions. You got quarterbacks who can switch spots. They looking to beat each other and lead their team into the Super Bowl, which I don't think those teams are going to the Super Bowl, but we'll speak about that later. You got the Packers, Mike McCarthy. He looking to beat his old stomping ground team. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Browns versus Texans. I call that game deal or no deal. Who won the deal? The deal and off Deshaun Watson. Did the Browns win it, or is the Texans going to prove their point right here? Then you got, you know what I'm saying, the big one, Tyreek Hill. The Dolphins going against the Chiefs. Mahomes, no Tyreek Hill. Who gonna turn out better? Which one gonna win this game? You know what I'm saying? So it's the get back right here. You feel me? All right. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get into it. Since we got our guest on here, he got his shirt on. The first game down the chute. It's gonna be the Eagles versus the Bucks. Now, I'm gonna say this before I go ahead and turn it over to Jeff. The Eagles have been doing terrible. Let's get it out of the way. The Eagles have been playing terrible. They can't get their offense right. Defense can't tackle. They out of position. Play calling is horrendous. They missing the offensive coordinator. Boy, they need Stipend. They need him. They missing him. But anyway, I'm gonna let our guest Jeff go ahead and hop into this right here. Who you got winning this game? Of course, we see your shirt. And why though? And let us know where they go after they win this game. How far they go in the playoffs. Go ahead, take it away, Jeff.
I had a brief conversation with Capote about this yesterday, and I'm gonna stand on it. We're gonna smoke these people, and I'm not doing it with no bias or no nothing. We gonna smoke them. Okay. Now, I know you said keep brief, so I'm gonna keep it rolling. So, like you said, Eagles secondary has been had all year. Sam Howell almost damn near got 400 yards on him. Okay. And I know Baker Mayfield could get more than that with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Otten. Okay, so I'm taking the Buccaneers over the Eagles. Are we giving scores?
Yeah.
Okay, more scores. You gotta have
it. And before I get there, let me say a little something. The Eagles, I think they got about 6 losses. Out of their 6 losses, 3 of those losses is to teams under 500. So, with that said. And Baker Mayfield, I actually looked this up today while I was studying. Baker Mayfield has comparable stats to Jalen Hurts this year passing wise. Running wise, he's always going to push it in, even though he only averages 3.9 yards per game. But with that being said, I'm going to take the Bucks. No, forget the shirt. No bias. I'm going to take the Bucks. I'm going to say 24. I'll give them 17. I'll give the Eagles 17. 24-17.
Okay. Bucks 24-17. All right, cool. We're going to roll with that, Jeff. 24-17. Y'all dock that right there. All right, Mike, you up next. What you got in this game, Eagles versus Bucks? Don't forget Buccaneers at home. So let them know how you feel about this one, Mike.
Oh, man. I ain't going to lie. I'm gonna pick the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I got the Eagles winning that. I got them winning it. Only because of the fact that the offensive firepower that the Eagles have, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just They just been kind of tripping over them foot throughout the regular season, but it's playoff time, so I feel like they're gonna wake up and actually, make some plays. You know what I'm saying? Big time players make big time plays in big time ball games. You know what I'm saying? And they got
Mm-hmm.
quite a few big time players. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna pick the Eagles. I just think Baker Mayfield, and I'm just not a huge believer in their head coach at this moment. You know what I'm
Eyeball.
saying? So I don't think that he has the knowledge to actually go against a Super Bowl winning team. I mean, a Super Bowl team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the reason why I believe that they're gonna lose that game.
Okay, okay. Boss dog, you up, baby? What you got on this one? How you feeling about this game right
I gotta
here?
take my glasses off for this one.
Hey, man, hey, don't let me down here, man, Capote.
I gotta take my glasses off for this one, man. Hold on.
I
So you
feel you.
got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, they got a nice little rhythm going into the playoffs. The Eagles are stumbling into the playoffs, right? They're having they lost to the Giants last week. The Giants. The Giants
Man,
looked like a Super Bowl team last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their defense has been non-existent. The offense, Jalen Hurts throwing the ball has been tremendous, right? So I'll say this, not tremendous, horrific. My bad, wrong terminology. So I'm gonna say is this: due to the fact that what the Eagles are showing, and they got a lot of injuries, right? I'm gonna take the Bucks, right? I'm gonna take the Bucks only because of the injuries that the Eagles have. Jalen Hurts is possibly injured. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he possibly is injured, right? So due to them being injured, now if it was a healthy Eagles team, I'll take the Eagles all day, every day. But due to the fact that they're injured, AJ Brown injured, you know, I'm taking the Bucks. I think the Bucks win
What's your score, Pody? What's your score?
17-14. I
My
think the
my
Bucks.
score my score is 17-10 the Eagles way.
Okay.
Mm.
okay,
Okay,
gonna score
okay,
10
okay,
points? That's crazy.
okay, okay. That's all you got for that one, Capo?
That's it, man. That's all I got.
Hiya. All right, I'm up. Let's go. Eagles versus Bucks. I'm gonna keep it stacked. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 buck bean, whatever you want to call it. The Eagles have let me down the last 2 months of the season. I don't care if they won during that time or not. They have not this year found a way to actually beat opponents. They've been beating people by the skin of their teeth. They've been getting lucky. I don't care what people say. You can have all the offensive weapons you want. You know what I'm saying? Right now, people saying they playing possum. All right, you play possum, guess what? Somebody gonna actually walk up on you and key. Can't play possum in this league. You got to be for real with what you're gonna do, and you got to stand on business. That's the quote of the year. Stand on business of last year anyway. But I don't think the Eagles standing on business right now. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I think the Bucks win it. I think the Bucks win this game 20-13. Just because of the simple fact that people can say anything they want. You playing around? I don't think they playing. They was playing real football. They've been playing hard football for a long 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Them people banged up. They tired. They out of rhythm. They don't have a offensive coordinator over there right now, and they coming up with anything to try to win these games. And I think the way the Buccaneers are rolling right now, this is not a team you want to go in there against trying to figure it out. This is not a team you want to go in there and say, hey, we're going to try this out against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because regardless of what people say, this team is hungry. They're hungry. You know what I'm saying? They just lost Tom Brady not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? People saying they couldn't do it without him, and here they are. They're in the playoffs. So they got a lot more to build off of than the Eagles. And I think they're a little bit more hungrier than the Eagles. Now I will say this. I think this is going to be a little bit more explosive game than we think. It's still low scoring, but I still think these teams make it an explosive offensive game some way, somehow. I still got a low scoring, like I said, 20-13, but it's going to be a lot of offense. But then again, it's going to be a lot of punting as well. We're going to see a lot of offense, but very few touchdowns. But again, I'm going to take the Buccaneers to win it 20-13. That's a done deal. All right, next game up, down the shoot. Capo, you take this one first. Again, we got Mike McCarthy going against his old stomping ground. He trying to prove wrong. He trying to show him, hey, you shouldn't have fired me. I'm rolling with Dak. I'm rolling with CD Lamb. You know what I'm saying? I got my people with me. You know what I'm saying? He trying to stand behind that defense he got, even though I think they soft. But anyways, that's another story. But anyways, we got the Packers traveling over to Jerry's World to take on the Dallas Boy Toys. K-Po, who you got in this
one? Man, it's a tough one. You got Jordan Love, who's playing phenomenal, and shout out to Mike LaFleur. He got Jordan Love really playing and calling plays to cater to his strengths. You got Aaron Jones running the ball pretty well, and that Packers defense has been stepping up too, making the little plays. Kind of, they allow big plays, but kind of bend but don't break defense. You got the Dallas Cowgirls who got their defense is their everything, right? Their defense is their lifeline, right? That's everything with them. And then you got Dakota Prescott, right? Right? Dakota Prescott, right? I think Dakota Prescott gonna be Dakota Oprah Winfrey today. He gonna be you get interception. You get interception. He gonna be like Oprah. That's what he gonna be doing. I got the Green Bay Packers. I'ma stand on business. I got them winning 34-17. I just think that Jordan Love gonna come out and he finna ball out. I think that so-called dominant cowgirl defense that they got is gonna get exposed. I see Aaron Jones going off. They're gonna be running stretch plays. They finna run right at Michael Parsons. He gonna be on his back the whole game. That's just what it is.
Okay.
So I got the Packers 34-17.
All right, for sure. In reverse order. All right, Mike, who you taking right here? Packers versus the Dallas Boy Toys. Who you got? Who you think winning this game right here?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's gonna hurt me to say this shit, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't do it.
No,
Don't
don't do it, bro.
Don't
Don't do it. Don't say it, bro. Don't do it.
No,
I ain't gonna lie,
If you
bro.
say it, I'ma run.
You say I'm a run.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's gonna hurt me to say it, bro. I think the Dallas Cowboys is finna steamroll the fuck out these.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie,
don't
bro.
do
Excuse my French. They finna steamroll the shit. They finna steamroll the Green Bay Packers. It's not even it's not it's gonna look like a matchup in the beginning, but as the game goes on, CD Lamb gonna show up, and I think it's something different about this time with them. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not saying they're gonna win the Super Bowl. But
Yeah, okay.
Green Bay is too early for Jordan Love right now. We see what he got. We see the potential. We see he can play ball. You know what I'm saying? But it's too early. It's too early. I don't think he got what it takes to play, playoff football. He not CJ Stroud. I'm gonna go and say it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Jeff, you up, my man. Packers versus Boy Toys. Who you got?
All right, I got a couple stipulations before I start this. All right. Okay, I'm kind of leaning. I know I was making all the justice and I said I was going to run out the door, but I'm kind of leaning more towards what Mike said.
Oh, my God.
But here, wait. Here are my stipulations, though. There's two stipulations I got. A, are they going to stick to running the ball? Because we already seen all year that Dallas, they can be had if you run it like what was said earlier, if you run it at Michael Parsons, and they got two running backs that could do it. Okay. And B, is Jair Alexander going to travel with CD Lamb?
Wait, before you go, I'm gonna throw this bone out here. Jair Alexander rolled his ankle earlier this week in practice, so I do not think I don't think that's smart for him to travel with CD Lamb because he rolled his ankle. He's currently he's day to day.
Dang. Okay. So if Jair is not going to travel with CD Lamb, and if Mr. Matt LaFleur tries to get a little cute, look, going off their defensive and offensive standings, and I hate to say this too, because I mean they would call me a Texas sport fan hater because what the vitriol I got for the Texans and the Dallas Cowboys, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take the Dallas Cowboys. Jordan Love, he's
like
there, but he's not there
we
yet.
forgetting we forgetting that Stephon Gilmore, like, who the hell is gonna be? Who the hell are the wide receivers for the Green Bay
I mean,
Packers?
they got a nice
Wait,
little trio. They got a nice little
let, let,
trio.
let, wait till you get to me though. Wait till you get to
Okay.
me. I got something for
Green
that.
Bay
I
has
got
a nice
something for
little
that.
trio. Now, Stephon and Durant, because hey, look, that bland
Bro,
dude.
they got some DBs over there. I ain't gonna lie, like this
That's
ain't
true.
gonna be no easy cakewalk. Jordan Love gonna have to be God that day.
They can have him. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
hey, hey,
Finish it.
look, this game can be one of two things. It could either be the Dallas Cowboys goes on their little golden path that everybody has put them on for this year, or
Mm-hmm.
we see the ascension of Green Bay's third legendary quarterback.
Way to put it. Way to put it, my brother. Well put. Well put. Well put. I
I mean,
like that. I
look,
like
if
that.
Jordan Love wins, I'm gonna have to do nothing but bow down. But with all that being said, I'm gonna have the Cowboys winning 31-23.
Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with
Yeah.
that. All right. I'm up. Packers versus Dallas Boy Toys. All right. I take everything y'all said into consideration. Mike, I'm gonna give you this one first. Now, if you go back and look at the last 2 months of Jordan Love's play history, you can't pinpoint which receiver he's gonna give 100 yards to. And there's multiple games where he had two 100-yard receivers plus a solid rushing game behind him from the running backs. So again, Dallas does have a strong defense. They do have solid DBs, and I'm not taking that from them. They do have Michael Parsons, but at the same time, the way Jordan Love has been balling, you don't know which receiver to take away. And I'm talking about Dontavian Wicks. I'm talking about Reed, and they got one more cat over there. What's his name? Dobbs. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? All three of them boys, route runners, got his sticky hands. You know what I'm saying? They don't shy away from contact. And if you give them a 50-50, they've been winning those 50-50 balls against any DB. And that's the most impressive factor. Those guys are not even jump ball receivers. Those guys get in there and they battle it out with any DB you put in front of them. But at the same time, I think it is going to come down to these defenses. I think this game is a matter of defenses and play calling from the head coaches. Whichever coach can get the best of the other coach, and whichever defense can make two turnovers will win this game. And I'm gonna say, unfortunately, my bad, Capo. But at the same time, I don't like to leave you hanging. But at the same time, I just see the venue, the setup, the place they got to travel to being too big for the Packers to win in that stadium. I'm gonna say the venue is what makes a difference right here. The fact that the Packers got to travel down to Dallas and playing Jerry World, excuse me. I think that the monsters and the roller coasters and all the noise and all the scary looking people out there that's running for the Cowboys, I think it end up being too much for them. The fans get involved, they make it loud, they make it hard for them to communicate, and I think the Packers lose to the Cowboys, and I'm gonna say they lose 17-21. I'm gonna give it to the Cowboys. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to. I hope they don't win, but at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to the Cowboys. But they don't make it past this round, and that's that. All right.
Quick, quick
So
question
let's
before we
go
go
ahead.
to the topic.
Okay. Okay.
How would y'all compare Green Bay's receiving core to Cincinnati's?
Cincinnati's.
They not even close. They not
Since
even
both
close.
since both have kind of have a trio going on.
I
You
don't
say they're not close.
think that even. I
I
don't think
think
that's not
I,
even
I
close.
think I think Green Bay has a pretty good receiving core, but
It's
they're
it,
not.
they some young cat. They some young
They
cat
just
guys.
they just young. They got a lot of talent though. They just young, and they just gotta do it more consistently, like the Bengals receivers been doing. I
Okay.
say maybe a year. By next
Yeah.
year or a year after that, they'll be close.
Who the
Because I
hell
would
is
say
So
matching up? Who the hell is one? Who the hell is like 1-1 with Jamar Chase though?
that's
Like,
that's the only difference in the receiving
like
um
core. If you
what
take
about
away
T
Jamar
Higgins?
Chase,
Like
I think it's
T.
that
Who? What
Cobb
about?
dude. That Cobb
Uh,
dude is getting
T.
up
What do
there.
you mean? I think T Higgins better than Christian Watkins or whatever Watson,
No,
whatever his
I don't
name
even
is.
care. I don't even care about Watson. He's done. His spot is probably done over there
Yeah.
because they got three legit receivers. I ain't gonna lie. If you take Jamar Chase away from the Bengals, and then
T
you put
Higgins.
T Higgins and Tyler Boyd against Dontavian Wicks, Jaron Reed, and Dobbs, I'm taking Green Bay's receivers. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta watch them boys play.
Hey, no, because I've
I've
seen
watched them.
highlights. That boy Christian Watkins is nice. Nah,
Yeah,
for real.
I watched these boys play. They're not they're not that dog yet because again, when you look at the Bengals, you do see a Jamar Chase, you do see a T. Higgins, but at the same time, the Green Bay receiving core cannot be
I
slept on.
done
If you
seen a
give that
couple
receiving
highlights
core,
of Dobbs. I'm
I
not
ain't gonna lie
seeing what
to you.
y'all seeing,
Mike,
but
Mike,
it's a couple. Uh,
I ain't finna lie to you. And you gonna disagree with me on this. The Bengals only got Jamar Chase. T. Higgins to me ain't that good.
I mean,
boy,
he
it really
leading the
can't
Boy
league.
catch.
really
He
ain't
leading
that
the too.
good. It's Jamar Chase, and then it's just them. The only reason why they get open is because of Jamar Chase. When
Boy, it really can't
Jamar
catch.
Chase wasn't there, you didn't hear about no Boyd. You didn't hear about no T. Higgins. You
Whoa,
didn't hear
whoa,
about
whoa,
them
whoa, 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 whoa,
until
whoa! You heard about? You heard
Jamar
about
boy,
Boyd?
Chase
he
You heard
came
about
there.
Boyd? Put
boy
respect on
wilding.
Boyd's name. Okay, you heard about Boyd?
T Higgins is nice, bro.
Okay, so I
When
ask you this
Jamar
question.
Chase has been out, bro, T Higgins has stepped
I ask
up
you this
and
question.
been number one. And if any team was to go at T Higgins, he'd be getting top dollar like a mug.
Well,
He
they
would
said he's
definitely
leaving
get
this
top
year.
Is
dollar.
T.
They said
Higgins
he's
a
leaving
true
this year.
number one wide receiver?
Is T Higgins a number one wide receiver?
Is he a
Yes.
number one? Can you build
Yes.
your franchise with T. Higgins?
Pseudo. He a
Yes.
pseudo one.
Nah,
I believe he is
He a
also.
one. Reason why y'all feel like that is because it's actual one there right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a one that's given traits that normal human beings don't do. He doing like Odell Beckham type stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like y'all comparing it like sir. That's like that's almost like with the Nico Collins factor deal. The dude got 1,300 yards and he ain't got a Pro
He's the
Bowl
number one
vote.
receiver. He's
But
the
he
number
ain't
one
got a
receiver.
Pro Bowl vote. Like that's like it's a lot of shit that's like
I'm gonna
it's
say my
cool.
spiel. Like I'm gonna say my piece about this receiver topic, and then we're gonna go on to the next one.
All right.
If you take Green Bay's receiving core and give him to Patrick Mahomes, I think Patrick Mahomes easily slides into the Super Bowl. Put it
facts.
like that. Put it
Facts.
like that.
Facts.
I'm gonna put it like that. So, all right, next game up down the chute. All right, Capo, you gave your take on that one. Yeah, you did. All right, let's go. Next game up down the chute. We finna go ahead and transition over to the AFC. You know what I'm saying? We finna get into it. You know what I'm saying? This is where the nitty gritty is supposed to start happening right here because everybody says the AFC is supposed to win the Super Bowl this year. But I think it's a what and what situation on both sides. I think on both sides, when you look at the matchups, each side has a team that can go in the Super Bowl and compete and say, this is mine, you know, from both sides. So the first game up down the shoot from the AFC side, we're gonna talk about the Steelers versus Bills. Now, this game, I don't know, it don't have a lot of attraction to me. It just I like it because I said it at the beginning of the year. I'm always want the Steelers to do good because I have a huge found respect for Coach Mike Tomlin. All right, this dude has never had a losing season, no matter who his quarterback is, no matter who his running back is, no matter who's on his defense, none of that. Don't matter who on his coaching staff, none of that. He makes adjustment, he makes his team make plays, and he have them balling out no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always want the Steelers to do good. And then again with the Bills, I feel like if the Bills don't get it this year, then I don't think they're gonna get it at all. Because this is the chance. The only team you really gotta worry about is the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have to deal with the Ravens until the championship, then there's no excuse for the Bills right here. You know what I'm saying? But first up, I'm gonna let K Poe take this one first. Steelers versus Bills. Who you got? The Bills are at home. Who you got in this
I don't need to spend too much time on this as the Bills. They finna mollywop the Steelers. The Steelers don't got nothing. They got Mason Rudolph. They got that sorry running back. Harris. That thug at wide receiver. What's his name? Number 14, Pickens.
one? My boy Pickens.
He decide when he want to play. And then you got Deontay Johnson. He getting half effort. You know what I mean? I don't think the Steelers as a team. They're not playing as a team. They're playing as individuals. They kind of limped and looked up into this spot. Truthfully, you got the Bills. Yeah, they struggling, but they at least trying to play team ball. And I just think Josh Allen gonna be too much for him. I got the Buffalo Bills winning 34-10.
Okay, Jeff, you up? Who you got? Steelers versus Bills right here.
So we got two teams that both got rid of their offensive coordinator this year, and only one team actually got significantly better. And like K Post said, I ain't got to spend too much time on this. Bills are going to steamroll the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Steelers next year when they get Russell Wilson, that's a whole nother story. But
Ooh, okay.
I believe that too.
Okay.
I believe that too. I believe
Okay.
that too. I
mm-hmm.
I
believe
like
that
that
too.
plug. Yeah.
best situation for him. He has a good standing coach. I mean, and then this team's basically already set up for him. So, yeah. Bills, who am I going to give this? Oh, and TJ Watt's hurt, right? He got a great
Yep.
team with this, so they got no pass rush. So yeah, shoot, Josh Allen might throw it all over the field. Dang, I'm actually gonna have a big point differential on this, so I'm gonna go Bills, 34-14.
Ooh, ooh, 20
I
points.
say they
I
steamroll the Steelers and pressure them to go get Russell Wilson.
okay. I Mike, let them know what's up, baby boy. Who you got? Steelers versus Bills.
Man, we gonna keep this real short. Bills, 42-3.
Ooh, God. You talking about body bag and toe tag? That's what you
Cut them
talking
open.
42-3.
Cut them open. Let's
Maybe
see
you
they
can
Yo,
roll.
I'm
red.
trying
Maybe
to give him at least 2 touchdowns. This man said they
nah.
gonna get a
42-3.
field goal.
42-3.
43. My God. Okay. Slaughterhouse.
42-3.
So no hope. You
Ain't
said,
nobody even gonna be watching that game. 42-3.
hey, I'll give you that.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you that. No one's
I
going.
get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm up. Let me bring the equilibrium back. All right. Steelers versus Bills. I'm gonna keep it short too. The Bills win this game, but it all depends on which Josh Allen shows up. Are we gonna get the I don't care? I'm just gonna sling it to whatever color I see, whoever think I see. Are they gonna be open? Is him and Gabe Davis gonna be on the same page? Or are they gonna continue to have miscommunications? Is he gonna be able to get outside the pocket and not stand there and be that statue that we've seen him be this year? It all depends on what Josh Allen is gonna do in this game. I think the Steelers find a little bit of light in my boy Jalen Warren, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been doing this thing all season. I think they get a little something out of him. So I think this game will end up being a little bit closer than what most people think. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna watch it either. I'm just gonna watch the highlights. So that was a great point, Mike. I'm just gonna watch the highlights. So but I think the Bills win this game 23-16, and they go ahead and keep their little thing they got going rolling. You know, him and Joe Brady find a way to live
Bro,
another
y'all
day,
wildin'.
fight another day. So I think the Bills will win it 23-16. I don't know. I just see Josh Allen throwing a crazy pick six or
Ain't
something
no
like that.
damn
And
TJ Watt, and then the Bills got the running game going too right now. I don't think this is
they
gonna end well.
I'll say this.
Mika Fitzpatrick comes back this week. I mean, in
Don't
this
nobody
game.
give a
So,
fuck about him. He ain't do shit with
oh
the
my,
Texans. That
oh my,
nigga, bro, he
oh
ain't have
my,
not one highlight against the Texans, nigga. I ain't. Oh, Mika,
oh
who?
my, Mika Fitzpatrick.
That boy reach.
Look,
Okay, okay,
I'm gonna say 2 things. Even if Josh Allen throws 4 interceptions, they still gonna steamroll the Steelers because the Steelers ain't
okay.
got no answer for them. Because Josh Allen will have those games against trash teams where he'll throw about 4 or 5 picks and then they'll still beat them by like 20 points. I don't know how he does it, but
That's true. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
and 2,
Okay.
hey Paul, I'm gonna need you to take that back. Najee Harris is not trash. I'm gonna need you to take
That
that back.
boy garbage,
I'm gonna need you to apologize.
that boy trash.
They don't
Okay.
know how to
Okay.
use them. They're not using them right.
Yeah, I don't believe he trash either, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just watching him, I don't believe. From the eye test, he's not trash to me, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Now, what you
Me
said
looking at
about George
him.
Pickens and Deontay, we already know they lazy.
George Pickens not even trash. George Pickens is
They just
nowhere near
lazy.
trash.
Yeah,
He
them kids
lazy.
lazy.
That's
They
what that
lazy.
is. He lazy.
Because we all saw that
Yeah.
fumble. He lazy.
Yeah.
He is
He
lazy.
said
I
he
ain't gonna
stared at
lie.
the
He
fumble
plays
like
lazy.
this.
He playing for a team. He ain't got no quarterback, bro. He already know that.
That's
You
but
got you still gotta play
you
though.
still
You
gotta
still gotta
play.
play football. You still gotta play.
Man,
Play.
You still got to play.
Still gotta play.
Look at. I mean, y'all Texans fans, look at D Hop. Still killed it. All
Yeah.
these years,
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True. True.
Facts.
And he has some of the
Never
best
gonna get a
potential I've
ring.
seen that wide receiver in a long
he
time.
can't drop the ball though. Like you throw it to him, he just can't drop. He can't drop it. You know what I'm
Exactly. So
saying?
why not play then? Don't be lazy. Just play. You're gonna get your shine when you get a chance to touch it. So go ahead and play
Just
football.
shine, bro, because it make you look better. right?
be
If you
too busy
shining on a
trying to make
sorry
these
team
damn.
with a sorry quarterback, you shine. If you out there giving it your all, you get your big paydays. And
Mm-hmm.
then
Right,
you could go
right.
somewhere where you get a quarterback. But if
All
you
right. All right.
lazy, you ain't getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
They see that. They looking at film. They looking at it because they got. Remember, we just see what the camera wants us to see. They see the whole
So
field.
so
They see
Yeah, coach.
everything.
so
Yeah.
so is Gabe Davis a number one wide receiver?
No.
No, no.
Okay. Is he better
He's a
than T
complimentary
Higgins?
number two.
Is he better than T Higgins?
Hey
No,
man, look,
Okay.
no,
we
All
not
right.
talking about that
All
today.
no.
right. All right. Next game. Go ahead,
Your
bro.
boy
Go
Gabe
can't
ahead.
get
Davis
hit this
lives off
format.
commensalism. Gabe Davis lives off commensalism. He feeds off of what Stephon Diggs attracts. He
Facts.
lives off commensalism. He's not a number one. But anyways, next game. This the game I want to talk about right here because I've been saying it for the longest. Hey, if Patrick Mahomes lose Tyreek Hill, his numbers go like this.
Mm-hmm.
His numbers go like this. If he loses and now he has no more Tyreek Hill, Kelsey over here thinking about retirement, Taylor Swift podcast with his brothers. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes is a decent quarterback. He's a solid quarterback. He showed us, everything he possibly has in his bag, which is cool. I love his arm angles. I love how he get out and make the game look fancy, make it look nice. He can do stuff that's different. But at the same time, we got the Dolphins versus the Chiefs. Get back for Tyreek Hill. That's why you see it at the bottom. The get back. Just show us labeled the get back. You feel me? So, Mike, we're gonna go to you right here. Dolphins versus Chiefs. The Chiefs at home. Tyreek Hill get to go against his old buddy, his old throwing mate, his old running mate. You know what I'm saying? They made things happen together. But again, all that don't matter. It's about the team. Dolphins versus Chiefs. Who you got right here?
Oh, this one's a hard one for me because of the fact that the Dolphins is used to playing in like, certain type of weathers. And this is gonna be a freezing cold game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
a lot different type of ball game than what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? None of that it definitely won't be none of that fast paced offense type deal. And this is kind of one of those Patrick Mahomes type games, you know what I'm saying? And I really hate to say it. I see Patrick Mahomes and them pulling this off maybe 21-14.
Okay. Okay.
21-14. Chiefs
All right.
win.
Capo, who you got? Dolphins versus Chiefs. Mike already gave us the stipulations on how it's gonna be. The Dolphins from the south, they used to that pretty boy weather. The Chiefs is from uptown. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. That ground gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? We always mention, you know what I'm saying, that they ain't got no physicality. And when it comes to the ice and the snow, you need some physicality. But go ahead, Capo. Who you got right here? Dolphins versus Chiefs.
Yeah, the Dolphins are 0-10 in cold weather games. So, uh for the Dolphins, keys like if they're able to let Tua get the ball out of his hands, like I say, when Tua gets the ball out of his hands fast, they are very effective. But if they make him hold on to that ball, Tua Winfrey, you get an interception. You get an interception. Hey, coach, you get an interception. That's all I'm saying. So, due to the fact that they're 0-10, I got to route that wave and say that Kansas City wins big. I think 34-14. I just think that, you know, like I said, the Dolphins lack physicality. You need that in this time of the season. You need that physicality. Yeah, they got Mostert. They got track stars all over that field. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, when it comes down to physical football, taking a man and moving him out the way, they don't have that. And they lost too many people on that defensive line, Chubb and Phillips, and it's just that and Xavier Howard is not the same. Jalen, what's the other
Jalen
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Ramsey? He's not the same. I just feel like the Dolphins are going to struggle. You know what I mean? And I think that the 14 points is going to come like later on. I think it's going to be a blowout. I think the Dolphins are going to score those touchdowns later in garbage time. So I said 34-14.
Okay, okay. Jeff, you up. Dolphins versus Chiefs. Let us know how you feel about this one, baby.
Yeah, it sounds like that. I forget what game we was talking about. We kind of surrounded somebody on this, but y'all about to surround me on this. Look, I love Patrick Mahomes, greatest quarterback of our generation, has himself cemented. I think it's only him and Lamar and Aaron Rodgers that have MVPs that are current right now. And I will take him over Tua any day. But his receivers can't catch even in a closed off room. How you expect them to catch in a snowstorm? That's the only look. If they lock down Travis Kelce, it's gonna be a long game. Because I don't trust a single Sky Moore, don't trust him. The little demon, what's his name? The one that went for the Giants. Kadarius Toney. The little demon himself. No, don't trust him. No, I'm serious. Every picture they show of him, he got the little cool shiesty, and and he's just like smiling like a little he Kodak Black or something, like a gremlin.
But watch every running back on their damn depth chart have by 8 catches.
And then that's the thing. Okay, so the Chiefs for me, the only way I could see the Chiefs winning if they go 2 tight ends, 2 running back, just throw a receiver out there. I don't know who. Throw someone out there. Let Pacheco run. He aggressive, like over aggressive. Let him run.
So you say snow plowing to death.
So, but here's where my decision comes from. The Chiefs have, I think, a bottom 15 run defense, and the Dolphins have a top 10 run offense. Okay. And they have Achan and they have Mostert. Okay. And Mike, why am I gonna say his name wrong? I was gonna say Mike McCarthy. Mike McDaniels is a running game genius. So I think Dolphins snow day, we're gonna run the ball. Probably jet sweep the Tyreek and Waddle every now and then, but we're gonna run it down their throat because they can't stop the run. The Chiefs can't stop the run. It's going to be a low-scoring game because of the snow, so I'm going to say Dolphins. I'm going to go. Dang, I don't even know if any of these boys going to catch a touchdown. I mean, I know. I'll go Dolphins 21-10.
Okay. I respect it.
Yeah.
I ain't going to lie. Jeff, you took my whole little soliloquy right there. I'm a second everything he said. I'm not going to repeat it. Y'all heard what he said. I think the Dolphins finally find a way to get physical because they know Tua is like an icicle. He get hit the wrong way with the wrong thing, he's out. Concussion, or his knee hurt, or his shoulder hurt, or his finger bent back, they know that. Mike McDaniels is not gonna put that at risk right here. He's gonna do what he got to do, and he's gonna get the ball in the running back's hand. I think Achan and Mostert combined for about 150 yards on the ground. They get in the end zone 2-3 times. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, and the few times they get it to Tyreek Hill, he gonna get in the end zone at least once. So hey, that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I hope to see him get in the end zone because, like I say, I'm not a huge Chiefs fan. Never really been a Chiefs fan. But at the same time, it is what it is. I think Andy Reid does a good job in the first half on game planning and slowing the Dolphins down. But eventually, the Dolphins find a way to get that speed train going. And the Dolphins take this game 23-19. And I'm going to leave it at that. You feel me? Now, drum roll. Let's get into this last game. The deal or no deal right here. You know what I'm saying?
Did we forget about the Lions and the Rams?
Oh, yeah. Lions and Rams.
Oh, how do we miss that? Running back. Let's go. Bring it back. Okay, let's talk about these Rams versus Lions. Okay, you got Stafford with the Rams, Goff with the Lions. The flip-flop. You know what I'm saying? The flip-flop. They both trying to get their team to the place. You know, everybody trying to be destined to get to the Super Bowl. But at the same time, it is what it is. You got to go through each other. Rams versus Dolphins. Jeff, since you brought it up, you take the lead on this. Appreciate it, my brother, for getting us back on track right there.
No problem.
Rams versus Lions. You up, right? You up.
Both teams are trash. I mean, whoa.
Damn, whoa.
I got a little high. It's late. Hold up. Both defenses are ass.
Okay,
so both defenses are pure ass. So I see this is going to be a very high. Y'all remember that game between the Rams and the Chiefs about 3-4 years back? That little 50-48 game.
Yeah.
I think we're about to see a repeat of that. So I'm gonna take the only reason I'm gonna take the Lions is because I feel like they got more pieces. Like I understand they got Puka, and I understand they got dang, why am I blanking on that white boy name?
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup. I understand that, but I feel like the Lions, they bring a run game. They got a really nice tight end in that rookie Laporta, and then you got one of the St. Brown brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take the Lions. And because old boy like eating kneecaps, I know the defense gonna stop him a couple times. So I'm gonna take
Talk about the coaches.
yeah. So I'm gonna take the Lions 45 to 30. What's a good score? 38. 45-38. I think that's
45-38.
That's a lot of points, bro.
A lot of offensive
I
power.
think it's just the ball's just gonna be flinging through the air because I looked it up earlier and I saw both their pass defenses are down. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's about to be high score.
My boy basically saying there's only gonna be 2 tackles made on each team. Defense. All right. Mike, you up. Rams versus Lions. Who you got in this?
I got the Lions beating them. I'm gonna say 27-24. And only because of the fact that even though like the passing defenses are low, I think the Lions offense is just still just a little bit too overpowered for the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, the Rams ain't got no defense. They got one defensive player. You know what I'm saying? That's Aaron Donald. That's it. They ain't got nobody else.
I can respect that. Okay, K-Po, you up. Rams versus Lions. Who you got? Lions at home.
Lions. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, right? Who averaging 6 yards a carry. You got Montgomery back there, averaging 4 yards a carry. I think they're gonna be able to run the ball on the Rams. I feel like that's the key to victory for them. I feel like they understand that. Hopefully, you do understand that, whoever the offensive coordinator was, because I was about to drive to Dallas on you that time you played the Dallas Cowboys. You running the ball. Don't get me started. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, they gonna learn from their mistakes, right? And I believe that they're gonna run the football. I see a 40 carry game, 20 apiece from Gibbs and Montgomery. I think that Goff is gonna do a lot of play action in this game. Because when you run the football, what happens? Those safeties, those backers start coming up. That opens running lanes, for crossing routes for St. Brown and Laporta. You get what I mean? And other receivers. So I think it's not going to be a high-scoring game. I think that Detroit's going to be able to control the clock, keep Matthew Stafford on the sideline, keep him cold, keep Puka, whatever his name is, and Cooper Kupp on the sideline, And I got the Lions winning 31-13.
Okay, I'm up. Last one up. All right, Rams versus Lions. I'm gonna say this right here. It's a clean slate. I'm taking the Lions to win this game simply because of what all of y'all mentioned. The Rams, they've been playing decent offense all year, running it through Puka Nacua. They got Kyron when he was back. When he got back, he started playing solidified football at the running back position for him. Cooper Kupp, been here, done that, kind of seen him, kind of didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's enough. I don't think Matthew Stafford has enough to keep up with this explosive Lions offense. And not to mention, like Jeff said, the defense is horrible on both teams. But at the same time, I still think the Lions offense is just way more explosive than the Rams offense. So I'm gonna say Jared Goff gets this. Jared Goff and the Lions, Dan Campbell, they get this win. I'm gonna say they win it 28-20. 28-20. I think it'll be a little bit closer than what we think because again, it is indoors. Neither one of these teams have to worry about whether they both are indoor teams anyway. So you know what I'm saying? I think they make it a nice little shootout just because it's quarterback versus quarterback. We flop teams. So I'm gonna go Lions 28-20. All right.
Wait, Lions got an indoor stadium? I'm about to change my score and make it higher. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah. So here we go. Now we can get back to the drum roll.
Here we go.
Now we finna talk about them big time Texans. You know what I'm saying? The
I
Browns
already know,
versus the
baby.
Texans. The
Yeah.
deal or no deal game right here. This
Y'all
gonna
about to
break the
hate
mold
me.
right here. This gonna break the mold right here. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
We got the
about-
Browns versus the Texans. The Texans trying to get back twice. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get back from when they got rid of Deshaun Watson, and they trying to get back from earlier this season when Amari Cooper snapped. He really was playing mindless. He was playing out of control. You know what I'm saying? But again, let me mention this. They did not have CJ Stroud. And right now I think you can put CJ Stroud against almost any team in the league, and he's gonna have a solid game against them. That's just what I see. That's facts to me. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna let Capo take this one first. Brown versus the Texans. The Texans at home, baby. You know, we get to host a playoff game, baby. Let's go. What you got, Capo?
Off the muscle. All right, before I get to my soliloquy. Texans gonna win this game 27-20. And it's gonna come down to a game-winning drive. And I see CJ Stroud having another perfect last drive like he did the last game. You saw that, Jeff. That was beautiful. Another perfect game. And he threw the game-winning touchdown to Dalton Schultz. Everybody turn up, everybody go crazy. Right? He's the victory for the Texans this game is that boy Motor. Motor, get a ball to Motor. Run the ball. Run the football. Okay? Like I said before, that's going to open up throwing lanes for CJ Stroud when those backers and all them start coming up. You know what I mean? I think Bobby Slowick is going to do some things with Nico Collins like he did with the Colts. I think he's going to put Nico in the slot. I think he's going to move Nico all over the field, and he's going to be a nightmare for that Browns defense. But I think with the addition of CJ Stroud playing, that's going to put a lot of pressure on that Browns defense and also their offense, right? Joe Cool was back there. He could have made a sandwich last week. I mean, the last time he was back there, he was making peanut butter jelly sandwiches for everybody. Y'all know how long it takes to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You know, you got to spread the peanut butter on the bread, whatever. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, he a statue, right? You got Will Anderson. You got Rankins. You got all that defensive line. And that Texas defensive line, D'Amico has found ways to get them active. Like Terrence Crawford said, I get active. And I think that defensive line going to get active on Joe Cool. Joe Cool finna be seeing ghosts. Joe Cool ain't going to be no statue. Joe Cool going to have to move. And if you get Joe Cool off his mark, he's not accurate, right? So I think the Texas defensive line will be able to get to Joe Cool or get around him, which is going to cause him to rush throws and throw interceptions. And he's going to turn to Joe Winfrey, right? So, like I said before, I got Texas winning 27. 27. 27, Jeff, to 20.
Hey,
Okay.
bro, you made your point. I heard you.
Okay. I'm curious. I'm curious right here. All right, Jeff. I'm gonna make you hold on one more time just to see what the Texas people got to say. Mike, how you feel about this game, Browns versus Texas, baby?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, fellas. This one a lot different from the last meeting. You know what I'm saying? From the first meeting, because there was no CJ Stroud. There was also no Will Anderson Jr. too. You know what I'm saying? So, and with the addition of CJ Stroud, it's gonna actually make the Browns pay attention to the passing game, and it's gonna be open up the run game for Devin Singletary. And it's gonna actually make CJ Stroud look way better than God's given angel, you know what I'm saying, itself. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, other thing, yeah. But I got the Texans winning this 34-21.
Ooh,
Okay.
big score. All right, Jeff. Let us know. You up, baby. We know you got some Texan hating in your blood. Let us know how you
It
feel.
was
We ain't
boiling.
running from
It was boiling.
that.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Is Nico Collins better than T. Higgins?
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
know. He just answered that on some bias. All right, fellas. Looks like I
You
gotta be the
goddamn
bad
right.
guy.
You
Looks like I
goddamn
got
right.
It look
The
like I
fuck,
gotta
how
be
you
the
gonna
bad
talk
guy.
to me about big
Look,
nigga? It's okay. I think I wouldn't go that far. I was about to say, is Devin Singletary ready to Christian McCaffrey? Christian McCaffrey?
hey,
Hell
don't make me
no.
ask that question.
Hell
we
no.
all on the same page on that.
But yeah, you right now.
That white boy will run circles around Singletary.
Yeah.
Bruh. We gonna get another running back. We ain't signing Devin back. It's okay. That's another
Don't
story
sign both
for
of them.
another
Throw
day.
both of them away.
That's another topic for another day.
Capo talked about run game. What run game?
Whoa. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Last time I checked, we had a
We'll talk about
100-yard
that.
rusher, a
We'll talk about that
190-yard rusher,
when the stream is over.
170-yard rusher.
Yeah.
It was 150 some yards plus for
We'll
quite a
talk
few
about that when the
games.
stream is over. We'll just finish your soliloquy real quick. I'm gonna cook you after this is over.
Okay. All honesty. Serious. Y'all finna lose. This is no hater in me. There's none in my blood. Look, first of all, okay, one question to pose to all three of y'all. Is the Texans' defensive line better than Cleveland's offensive line?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question.
On
Who
paper,
say yes?
yes.
Who say yes? Who say yes?
I say
Who said?
yes. I say yes.
On
12
I
sacks,
said
12 sacks from 12 sacks from Grenard. You got 7 sacks from what 7 or 8 sacks from Will. Yeah. And he's like number 3 in quarterback pressures. Yeah, I take that.
Okay,
I
I'll
say
make
this.
this. I'll make this real simple. Y'all bottom tier in rush defense. Y'all
No, we're
gonna
not.
lose.
We third. We
What you,
third in rush defense.
hold on, let me double check. Let me double
We
check.
like
Yeah,
third or fourth. We like third or
hold on.
fourth.
Let me get my notes
We like
now.
third or fourth.
Hold
He
up.
said, "Let me give you numbers now."
Yeah, because the only teams that had good rushing games, only team
Oh
that had good
shoot!
rushing
No,
game against
okay,
us is the Colts.
okay. You know what? I take that back.
He thinking about the pass.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
someone else. Okay, but y'all pass defense is ass. But I'll leave
Oh
that.
no.
You know,
Oh
y'all
no.
23. You go look it up. Y'all 23 on pass off defense.
Hey, Amari Cooper ain't gonna have that game because of the fact
Who
that
gonna cover him?
bro, Stingley, we're gonna have him follow this time. He not gonna play one side this time.
Okay. All right. Look, I'm just gonna lay this here.
Defensive player of the month is gonna follow.
Okay, and then my last question before I say my what my score is Laramie Tunsil gonna be able to handle Myles Garrett?
No, they gonna both have their game. They gonna
That's a
both
tough
have.
pass for
They gonna
anybody.
both get theirs. They gonna both get theirs.
That's gonna be a
Okay,
test match.
so the fact that you guys started off the year with no number one wide receiver. Y'all had 2 number 2s running around out there, and they did
No,
pretty good. I give you that. They was pretty
I
good,
can't.
but
I can't say that because I always believed in Nico.
okay, but when
They
y'all
already know how I feel about Nico before the season even
so
started.
there was bias. Okay, that's all I needed to know. There was bias.
It wasn't even biased. I already knew Nico was nice.
Okay, so here's my score. It's gonna be a low scoring game. Because I don't think Joe got it like that yet.
Right.
But it's gonna be a low scoring game. I got the Cleveland Browns winning 17-14 for all I just said. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all call me a hater. Y'all can say I got hate in my blood. I'll take all that. But
We can get
I
along with
told Capote I was gonna make a bet on this stream, and I'm gonna make a bet right now. I'm gonna see if he gonna take it.
Let's get
Capote,
it.
Ah man.
What's up?
I bet you $20
Uh-huh.
that the Texans don't go further than the Buccaneers.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
Let's
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
take that.
I'll take that bet. ASAP.
Hey, I have
All
my
day.
Cash App ready to go.
All right.
All
We
day.
got it on stream now.
All day.
Okay,
So,
I'm up. I'm up. Browns versus Texans. I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be a lot more interesting game than what we think it's gonna be. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think no quarterback, no running back, no one receiver, no one tight end gets their rocks off completely. I think it's gonna be a fairly even-sided game from both offenses. I think this is gonna come down again to the defense. Which defense is more hungry? Which defense wants that takeaway to win this game? I think it's going to take a defense to actually break this game open. And I still got this a mid to low scoring game. You know what I'm saying? And y'all pointed out all the facts, so I ain't gonna go into it. But I think C.J. Stroud in this game makes a difference, and I think Will Anderson in this game makes a difference. I think Slowick has learned from his mistakes in the first game with that play calling he had in the first game, and I also think that we get our kicker back this game. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Texans gonna win it 21-20. And I'm gonna leave it at that, and they're gonna win the game or the deal or no deal right here. You know what I'm saying? Flacco, like you mentioned, Flacco, he ain't all the way there yet. He's decent. He's a solid backup. They wouldn't did them a solid by going to get Flacco. But I think in the second game, he's not gonna be able to find Amari Cooper the way he did the first time. And if he does, the Texans need to lose because there's no way I'm gonna let a team or one person beat me the same way he did the first time. You're gonna have to find something elsewhere. You're not gonna beat me with Amari Cooper, 200 plus yards, 2 touchdowns, and you just lollygagging. They didn't even have a run game the first time, and they was running play action, and it was working. I didn't understand that. I couldn't understand that. But at the same time, I don't think the Texans, D'Amico Ryan, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, I don't think none of them lets that happen this time around. I think they keep it close, but I think the defense, one of these defenses is going to have to win this game, and I think the Texans make the play at the right time on defense to win this game, and I got them winning 21-20. All right. Before we close out, K-Po, you're going to do the closeout. Before we close out, any more quick ads? It got to be quick, though. Anything y'all want to add quick to this NFL wildcard weekend right here? Anything quick y'all want to add?
I'm gonna say something. Don't call me terrible. And just to put it out there, this is only the opinions of Jeph. I don't care if a motherfucker died and came back to life. Joe Flacco is the comeback player of the year.
Oh yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. They went and got him off the couch.
Off the couch.
Got him off the couch. Nobody in their right mind. Nobody in their right mind was thinking Joe Flacco. I ain't gonna lie. I said it when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I said it about week 5 or 6. I said the Jets might need to go get Flacco, but I was playing. Yeah. And lo and behold, the Browns going to get him. And look how he's playing football.
Yep.
Look how he's playing football. So I ain't gonna lie. He's the comeback player of the year. That's a good one right there. I like that.
Only reason I say that is because I've seen a couple websites put Damar Hamlin first. I know they're doing it because PC culture. That's why the Bills can't cut him. They need to cut him. He holding up a roster spot. Anyway, that was my only gripe.
Mike, K-Po, y'all got anything y'all want to add? I bet. K-Po, go ahead, get in the closeout, baby.
Man, we didn't had a lot of fun today, man. We really fellowship with our brother Jeph right here, man. You know, welcome to being a guest on here, man. We're gonna bring you back more and more. You know what I'm saying? This was very entertaining. And we like podcasts like this. We also want, y'all to interact with us in the comment section, man. Tell your mama, your grandma, your daddy, the person that's in the ground with whatever. If they're their relative, go wake them up. No, just playing. But make sure you share this with everybody, man. For real, we really appreciate y'all. We grown men. We ain't running from no smoke. We ain't running from no criticism. So if you feel like there's something that we could do better, put it in the comment section, man. We really appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's the Mind of Greatness podcast. I'm Boss. There's Mike. There's Brody. There's Jeph. We gone.
Yeah.